said.
Well?
Find is one way of putting it.
Ugh! Reeks like a chocobo's arse. I don't suppose the Argo will mind as long as he stays above the waves.
Argo?
Yeah. Same as me old man. He was a ferryman himself back before them.
What happened here?
Come on. We need to find the others.
Let's not staying where we are for now, I reckon.
Let's get you to a physical.
Sid? What said you'd be coming?
I trust you don't mind. Also, and it appears he was right.
They're saying the Imperials ascended like a storm. Martha tried to step in and calm things down, but...
Any idea where?
Judging by their tracks, they headed towards Sorrow.
To the Abbey, sheltering Martha's bearers.
The bastard and I will go after them.
We will. But, before you... One of the locals heard something. He said this... I don't know how big this is, but it doesn't sound good.
You do the same.
Cole is right. That was no tavern brawl. It was a message.
But a culling. Bearers are the property of the Empire. The garrison wouldn't have the authority to act alone. The orders would have had to have come from higher up.
Good to see you, Sid. The soldiers who did this are long gone, I'm afraid. We're doing what we can to treat the wounded.
If those Orsons touch an hair on Martha's head, I'll kill them all myself. Over here! Get him! Go to him! Get him! Over here!
Look. Up ahead. Martha. Are you hurt?
Don't worry about me. It's them at the Abbey who need you. You have to do something.
Tell us what
happened. The damn Black Shield.
The Black Sheep?
The bastards caught wind. The Abbot and I were helping bearers. They were gonna hang us both. When the sick rose from their beds, poor souls turned on the Imperials.
Then, Martha, do you think you can make it back to the inn?
I think so.
Black Shield. Is this some sort of twisted joke? There has only ever been one Order of Shields in Rosaria, and they fought to defend all her citizens.
It seems a step too far, even for the Empire. Are we too late?
There might still be someone inside.
No.
Damn it.
I thought you lot were all spent.
Murderers. They drove the bearers to this.
Wait. These two aren't turned.
That bitch of an innkeeper must have sent them. Colluding with the enemies of the Empire is a serious offence.
And for their crimes shall they be punished. Such is the law. To dwell in darkness that we may purge the night and welcome lasting dawn. On these our swords we swear.
How dare you speak those words? Have you no honor?
Clive.
This won't take long. Is that all of them?
I think so. I didn't see the abbot.
Found her.
The abbot.
The bearers died protecting it. Calling upon what little magic they had.
Clive.
We're friends of Martha. They are.
The Black Shields will tell Martha to beg Sid's aid.
Sid! Where are you? Sid!
In here! We found a survivor!
Clive. He's gone.
We've laid the abbot to rest, but the bearers...
No, they didn't. But it was their choice. They knew the fate that awaited them and chose to meet it on their terms.
Martha said they rose from their beds. Through...
I've gathered the bearers' remains.
There's a drawbridge not far from here. Riddick's jump. If the abbot were still with us, he'd have taken the dust there himself and performed the casting. I'll get someone to...
I'll do it.
Of course. Cole and I will remain here and...
Spotted us, Corporal? What am I saying? Of course it has. It's a floating eyeball. Let's try. This one. You didn't see that coming. That must be the bridge. So shall the waters cleanse thee of thy burden, and bear it out to sea.
And now they are true.
I hope so.
A pyre was made. It's more than they deserve. We should go back. Cole is worried about Martha.
All right.
We're best off staying where we are for now, I reckon.
No one survived then.
I'm sorry.
Doesn't mean I won't. Doesn't mean Cole said you cast their remains. But it should have been me.
How?
But I did. And I turned a deaf ear to the rumours started moons ago. Of black-clad devils descending on villages in the dead of night to slit the throats of sleeping bearers. But I assumed it was all just nonsense, nothing but a ghost story meant to make folk think twice about lending a hand to a fugitive bearer.
And in ordinary times you would have been right. What these Black Shields are doing. Which begs the question, my mother obviously has a hand in this.
And picking what goes on in that woman's head is a job for someone with more time on their hands. Right now, I need... If those Imperials think they can come in here again and threaten my people, they're in for a rude awakening. Oh, before I forget, a Stolas from Otto landed just before... He asked me to tell you that Gav has...
Then we must as well. Will you be all right here?
We can stay longer if you wish.
No need. I'll be ready should the Imperials come calling. Though I wouldn't turn my nose up if you were to lend me a pair of them
Try not to move.
Oi! You there! Don't just...
You handcuffs you are. Now, question is, are you willing to use it or not? Because
Chocobo.
You heard me right. And not just any. Whiteheart and her flock are the bravest birds you ever did see. They protect.
Chocobos.
It's true. Why, they saved me from a gang of... Go on, then. There's a...
Where can I find...
I saw him cut across the way over yonder. The rotten scoundrels would... You save Whiteheart and her flock, you hear me? There ain't a pluckier bird. And don't worry.
I'm sure I will.
And good luck to you.
Whiteheart. That's quite a name for a chocobo. white feather. I thought Ambrosia was one of a kind. Speaking of brave, looks like they went that way. These chocobos aren't going down without a fight.
We got you cornered, Feathers. You didn't think you'd seen the last of us, did you? You've been bad for business. But I reckon someone will pay good coin to mount your head on their wall.
Not around here, they won't.
Oh. And why's that, eh?
Because she's something of a hero in these parts. You hurt her, and I hurt you.
Piss off. Or better still, how about we hurt you both?
All right, then. But don't say I didn't warn you.
Give me thunder!
You're safe now. White Hart, I presume. Do you know her, boy? That scar. It couldn't be. Ambrosia. It is you. You survived. And you found yourself a flock.
Oi! Is it over? I thought I'd come and see how you were getting on. Oh, you sorted the bastards then. I knew you would. And the whole flock made it through unscathed.
Thankfully, they did. And not only that.
Well, I'll be. I never though I dare say she'd suit. Reckon our feathered friend must have learned a thing or two. Bird like her would have cost a princely sum.
Well...
Oh, no, sorry. I didn't mean to pry. Don't matter who you are.
What is it, girl?
She wants her master. Told you. And it seems...
Is that it?
Well, bugger me if this ain't a heartwarming sight. Oh, stay... Doesn't she cut an handsome figure, eh?
She does indeed.
Ah, a few scraps of leather's the very least I owe old White. Oh, I'll be sad to see her go, of course. Don't you worry. We'll get... You hear that, White Hart? You've earned yourself... You seem awful familiar now. That's it. When those chocobos swarmed my cart on the road, didn't you... No, that can't be right. That fellow was a bearer.
Must have been my double.
Oh, must have been, eh? Oh, that'll be the excitement. Anyhow, best be on my way.
You take care of your flock for now. I'll call you when I need you. Come on. Run like the wind. Yes! Now, where's Gav?
Gav should be back by now.
I hear there's trouble in Rosette.
Think it's all right to touch him?
Clive! Oh, I've missed that scowl.
Where's my report?
What, no kind words for your old pal Gav?
If it's kind words you're after, you're fishing in the wrong barrel. Now sit down, you fool.
So, you remember how quick the Empire was to occupy the Dominion after the fall of Drake's Head? And how pissed off all the other nations were that they didn't think to do it first?
Half a century of independence gone at the whim of a madman. So much for their bloody treaty.
Clearly, the promise of unblighted land and the world's supply of crystals was too much for his radiance to resist. And now the Republic's finally decided to follow suit, using liberation as an excuse to declare war on Sambrek. Lined up right outside the Dominion's gates as we speak, looking to starve the Imperials into submission.
And now all eyes are on the Strait of Author.
Well, the two nations beat their shields. The rest sharpen their daggers, ready to set upon the war-weary victor. They'll never see us coming. It's time we moved on the Mother Crystal. 4 mother crystals remain in Storm and Ash. Drake's Breath near Ironhome. Drake's Fang in Dhalmekia. Drake's Spine in Waloed. And Drake's Tail here in the Crystalline Dominion.
With the bulk of the Republican army marching to Twinside, Drake's Fang will be left exposed.
That is exactly the move Kupka would anticipate. And if there is anything these past 5 years have taught us, is that he loves his traps. There is one place, however, where nobody will be expecting us to go.
Drake's Breath.
There's a shitload of sea between us and it, and I've never been much of a swimmer.
I have an acquaintance in Port Isolde who may be able to help.
Who's that then?
My uncle, Byron Rosfield.
Lord Byron Rosfield of the 7 High Houses, the trade magnate with holdings in over 100 cities. Wait, Rosfield. And you're a Rosfield, of course.
My uncle's name gave him his start in the world, but it was his acumen which earned him his fortune. Along with a handsome fleet of ships.
Well, it's settled then. What are we waiting for, eh? Huh?
What are we waiting for, indeed?
Long now, Martel. See, I am...
Is everything all right?
Oh, yeah, it's just, well...
It's good to know there's something of the old hideaway still.
Martel's pride and joy. It was a sapling when she rescued it from the rubble, but look at it now. All I took it on, you see, after she died, and now the fruit's finally... And not only is it ready, it's actually tasty. Sweet as you like.
Impressive. And welcome news to more than a few.
I thought this first harvest could go to the curse breakers. You couldn't take them some, could you?
It'll be nice being the bearer of good.
Oh, she always had a soft spot for that lot, see? And once they've had their share, here you go. Martel apples, they're called. You hear that, Martel?
Did you come through the forge today? And you say Sid built this place?
Poor Martha's all right.
Yep. Others weren't so lucky, though.
You two look like you could use something to eat. Here. Courtesy of Martel.
Martel.
Weren't she the girl from the Furrows?
Course she was.
Aye, and brave as a bane might. Remember when she ran back and...
These aren't those apples, are they? She'd have been proud. And...
A gift from the backyard.
Blimey, these take me back. Old Sid was the only one who could stump. He'd nab 'em right from the branch, make Martel livid. Not...
That sounds like the Sid ain't
planning on keeping that lot to you. Hang on. I'm glad to see someone carried on what she started. Can't have been easy. Reckon she'd be happy knowing all her hard work. Clive, tell the lad down in the backyard to run some...
Not so much as a thank you. Well, I've got some manners. You can leave the basket with me. I'll see that the others get their share. Oh.
That was the last of the apples. I should head to the backyard and pass along everyone's regards.
That room's as ragged as...
Think it's all right to touch him?
I don't know. You go first.
Cursebreakers sent their thanks. And their compliment. They were clearly very fond.
They remembered her. I suppose she was very kind, even to a tongue-tied lummox like me. You were one of the good ones, Martel. She put everything into her work. She wasn't going to rest until when she died, I named a sapling after her. And now it's a full growth.
And through you.
I didn't do anything, really.
By the way, Otto's expecting some of your crop.
Of course not. They like your fruit, Martel.